Folarin, a 14-year-old boy, has been struggling to fit in with the children on his street. He is short-sighted, so he cannot play football or run around like the other children, and girls don't like him because he is perceived as being clumsy. He eventually gets an opportunity to join an excursion to the untamed bushland near his town with a bunch of teenagers, notorious for hazing children they considered weak. He knows what they're capable of, but is eager to fit in. As they push through the bushland, leading their target for the day, a girl even skinnier than Folarin. His neighbour, Mammy Philip, is tending to her farm. She spots them and calls him. The other children ask him to ignore her, but she calls him by name, and afraid of disobeying her, he goes to her. She introduces herself properly. She shares her lunch with him and offers to teach him how to weave baskets, a skill short-sighted people are very good at, and tells him there are other ways to occupy his time besides joining bullies. The entire afternoon, she teaches him various techniques on how to uniquely create stunning woven baskets and bag pieces. She also advises him to be confident about himself and not let his insecurities govern his thoughts. She tells him that the things that make him different are what makes him special. The next day, the other children teased him about spending time with someone like her. They called him names for learning things that were considered meant for females. Folarin goes on to defend Mammy. He told them that she is more than what they think she is. He even tries to explain how interesting the art of basket weaving is, but they mocked him even more and pushed him around a little. He began to practice what his neighbor had been teaching him at home. His parents noticed and commended him for investing his time and energy in such a constructive activity. He gets better and starts weaving and gifting his mother stunning woven bags and extends the same to Mammy. Everyone in the neighborhood starts noticing that Folarin is more confident and perky, as he has clearly found something he's really good at. He spends his time improving his art every day. He still gets teased, but he doesn't care anymore, as he would have in the past. 2 weeks later, Mammy asked him to participate in a yearly community art fair she participated in the previous year. He was a bit reluctant, but she urged him and added the benefits to come with participation. On the day of the fair, Folarin went with Mammy and her parents. He said a prayer in his mind as he stared out the window into the cloudy sky. Passes were put around their wrists as they got to the gate. As they were setting up in their assigned tents, some international curators from Europe passed by and were amazed by Folarin and Mammy's collection. They stopped to discuss with them and Mammy's father, who actually ran a management company. At the end of the day, they were excited that they sold all of their pieces. The European curators bought half of their collection. Unknowing to them, Mammy's father had greater news. The curators co-owned the gallery and wanted Mammy and Folarin to personally make pieces for their gallery, and they would be happy to provide paid internships whenever they wanted, and would recommend them to their friends and partners. They were extremely elated, and Folarin could not wait to share the news with his parents, and could not stop thanking Mammy on their way back home. Folarin was grateful that he found something he was good at and invested in it, without focusing on things he could not do.